Whee!
Where's that, are you able to get into that one that's not showing a picture?
This one?
Yeah.
No. But I wonder if I take it, select, move, turn it to on my iPad, copy. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm Janice.
I'm James.
And we're Unstable Culture. Today is our Tuesday check-in video. For those of you who are new to the channel, our Tuesday check-in videos is we talk about our mental conditions and how we coped within the previous week with our mental conditions. I have DID, which is Dissociative Identity Disorder, which aka multiple personalities. And James?
I am schizoaffective, aka paranoid schizophrenia with manic depressive and PTSD.
So every Tuesday we talk about how the previous week went for us, what we did to cope, and that's about what we really do. So for you who are new, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll go ahead and get started.
I'm messing with drone footage, sorry.
Yes, last week we actually did...
we went and played with our drone.
For the first time since we had gotten it back in December.
Yep.
And we got to actually test it out and fly it. And both of us are going to be working on trying to get our license for drone footage. Not only for the channel, but also for the photography business as well. Last week we also had a photo shoot, which...
we did some corporate headshots and some anniversary shots.
Yes, and that was last Wednesday. However, last Wednesday was supposed to be good, but it started out bad.
Yeah, it wasn't
when during the photo shoot, when we were, I was trying to, I wanted to take things a little bit slow, but
I was in a panic, kind of, because of what had happened that morning. So I wasn't doing very good, unfortunately.
The morning and the night before.
Yeah.
Because the night before we found out that there was some appointments that was made, and
someone had made double booked appointments here at the house, in regards to, like, they weren't going to be here, but they booked someone to be here to fix the stove, and and basically was going to be leaving my mom in charge of having to take care of the dogs by herself, and then expected us to not, and expected us to be here to do it without checking with us first, or checking with the calendar, which showed we were not going to be here.
Yep. And so from there, we, for the photo shoot, was trying not to call the client and cancel or push it back. But we still did the photo shoot. However, like I said, it was rushed, and I was trying my best to keep calm, because not only was James in a rush, but part of the client was also in a rush and wanted to get it done as well. So that was how Wednesday went. Thursday, started working a little bit on trying to edit the footage that we had done, but didn't get too far, because what did we do on Thursday?
I don't remember. I really don't remember what was going on Thursday.
I know that Friday we had gone to the store to pick up a grocery order for his mom, and then we went up to
we went up to Longmont to get Ranza.
which is a favorite, one of James's favorite food.
Watch your crash. Ready?
Watching me crash.
Yes, watching you crash. Sorry.
So, but yes, we're watching the footage and everything, but that's how Friday went for us. After we got back, we did a little bit more, tried to do a little bit more work for the website and everything. Still working on that.
Tried to stream on Friday, but because I'm missing parts to my Gundam, I was not in mentally a good state. If you watch the video, you can probably tell what's going on. I'm kind of having an episode, starting to panic, my depression was kicking in. If you watch the 25-minute video, you can see it. I was not in a good headspace, so I didn't stream.
So the stream was cut short, and
didn't work on my Gundam.
He didn't work on his Gundam, and we're gonna actually try to see if we can find.
We'll see.
The missing parts.
It's missing the LED kit, which is not easy to find.
So, but yeah, that's how the rest of Friday went. And with his episode, I don't remember if he remembers what else had happened. He just pretty much just was in the other, how would you say, other world or other reality?
I don't know. I just, I'm there. That's the way I can describe it. Is I'm somewhere else. That's the only way I can describe it.
He spent about a good half hour looking at his monitor that he got. Wasn't doing anything. And then he turned around and started scrolling and started looking at stuff. And then that took another half an hour to an hour before he started really talking. And then Saturday, we went to Sabrina and Nick's, which Sabrina is our daughter and Nick is her boyfriend. We went over there to play D&D. Over to their place and play D&D. We had fun. It was very entertaining, and it was Nick's first campaign that he was doing.
Yeah, it was his first time ever running a campaign.
And then it was on Sunday that we had done the drone.
Sunday we went out and did the drone flying, took some photos of us doing it, took some little bit of video of it, did video from the drone, which is what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, that's not coming through at all. Don't know. I think it might be an error.
Huh.
Who knows? Not a biggie. But yeah, and that was Sunday, and then Monday we
went to his sister's storage to help her get some stuff out because she's trying to clear that up to put stuff in there. So
yeah, because she's got to make room for stuff from her other house or whatever you want to call it.
So yeah, that's how last week went. Today we're still going to be, it's up in the air.
It's part 2 of the solid gold Xbox.
Thought I turned that off.
But today we're also supposed to be going back to the storage to help her out to get more stuff. But that is going to be up in the air until we get a little bit more information. But yeah, that is how last week went for us. Still working on the website. And that should hopefully be up by the end of this week. Still have other video coverage that we want to post up. but that's still in the works. Do apologize in regards of all of that. But we are doing the best that we can with whatever ability and availability that we have. So, and yes, I did have an episode on Sunday because one of the personalities did not like me flying the drone because it's not for me and I shouldn't be doing it because James is getting upset for the way that I was doing it.
Which is why, because I wasn't upset at all. What made me upset was the way she was acting afterwards. She was acting in regards to certain things. That's what was made me upset. Because, yes, she wrecked the drone. She crashed. Well, she didn't wreck it. She crashed the drone twice. But I crashed the drone too. And it happens. But, it's RCs aren't, in regards to certain things. And when she was acting the way she was after she'd crashed the drone, in regards to the way she was, her whole attitude, that's what made me upset. Not the fact that she crashed it. I knew it was going to happen. In regards to that, she'd never done any RC stuff before. And even me, I've been doing RC stuff since I was little, and I still crashed it. It happens.
Yeah.
But the way she acted after she had crashed it, that's what made me upset.
And part of that was because of the other personality telling me that I ruined the camera and I ruined the drone. I broke the drone, basically. And now James is all mad at me. And James is yelling and screaming at me in front of the other guys that were there. But I know for the fact James wasn't yelling and screaming. He was just saying, okay, just calm down. And I'm trying to listen to him, but it was kind of hard when she's yelling and saying, you were an idiot, you were stupid, now he's all mad, and you're not fit to do this. It should just be him, because that's what he wants. He wants to be the only one doing it. You shouldn't be doing it type situation. And a little bit later, I did tell James what was going on.
But before that, she had just go, I don't want to do, it's like, you should be doing this, I should just be recording you doing this, I shouldn't be doing this at all. And that made me upset, because the whole point of us going out there was for practice and all that, and she needs more practice than me, because I have been doing this long, I've been doing RC stuff way longer, and it was just a frustration of, went from it being both of us to being just on me, and I don't want it to be all on just on me, it needs to be both of us doing it.
And so, yeah, that's where we had stand, and we talked about it more even after we got home. We got to find out how long we can be out with the 3 batteries and doing the drone footage, which was, 2 hours?
Actual flight time was roughly about an hour and 20 minutes, roughly. It was roughly about that between the 3 batteries. So they last roughly about 30 minutes per charge, obviously, depending on what you're doing. Like if you go into sport mode, it's going to they're going to drain the batteries faster. Same thing if you're in cinema mode, it drains the faster. It also depends on how windy it is, all that kind of stuff. So that was kind of, but yeah, we were out there for, quite a while, in regards to that,
Yeah. But we did have fun. We did make the best out of what we were able to do.
Yeah.
And we did realize we'll need extra batteries if we're going to be using the drone for business.
Yeah.
So that is how last week was for us. And this week, besides the storage, we have some other things that we're going to be working on as well, which will be setting up with a
setting up our business checking account, and other things going on. That's what's going to be going on is that stuff like that.
Yeah, and actually set up for where on one website that we have been getting requests left and right for quotes.
So we can start doing some actual photography business outside of just the one we did already.
Yeah. So that is about how.
Yeah, that's kind of what was going on. I mean, we had our ups and downs last week, and and all that. I mean, and everything. So it's just kind of, as like I said, getting through it. Just getting through what we, just doing our best to get through the downs, and trying to hold on to when we are on those ups and everything. So.
Yep. So, with this week, what we have planned is, again, getting the website up and going, setting up other things. We also have to, for the client, we also have to get some prints made to give them.
Yeah.
And take the stuff to them, so that way we could be done.
Yep.
But they were our first client. We had fun. We made the best out of it.
Yep.
Even though was trying not to rush. It just didn't help when there was only, not besides just James trying to rush, but one other part of the client was trying to rush as well.
They don't like their picture taken, but they had to get it done anyways.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, I want to take some pictures. No, too late. Yeah. It's like, okay, all right, fine.
But it was our first time doing it, and the client was fun to work with and stuff. And obviously things, hopefully will go better next time we have another client and all that stuff. Hopefully someone doesn't cause problems the night before and the morning of, so we're not feeling that way, or I'm not feeling that way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's gonna be our livelihood on the line.
Because it's our job. This is not a hobby. It's a job, and someone needs to understand that. And that's the biggest thing, is that person doesn't understand that.
But so hopefully this week, since we're getting more of the business stuff taken care of, and been getting some quotes out there, we're really hoping that the business is going to really start taking up and going, and within possibly maybe next week, I'm going to start streaming video games, starting with some of my Final Fantasy stuff and trying to go through them.
We gotta get that stuff out of the car.
Yeah. And then also we have some photo shoots that we are got to be doing as well next week.
We're going to be entering a contest for Tokyo Otaku. It's a website that sells anime or Japanese related stuff. Not just anime, but they sell like a lot of other stuff too. And we're going to enter in their figure contest, photo contest. So we're going to be doing that next week.
Yep. Getting all of our figures out and doing photo shoots with them. So that's going to be fun, and we'll try to capture some behind-the-scene footage of that as well.
So yeah, that's kind of it right now.
Yeah, so that is about it. So again, everybody, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the links below, which would be the Facebook page and Instagram. We're still working on trying to get more pictures up on our Instagram. The Facebook page has got where we can book photo sessions.
Yep.
That's underneath the service tab of our Facebook page.
Unstable culture.
Yep. And again, like I said, the website is still being worked on. Hopefully getting that up and going by the end of this week.
Yeah, that should be up by the end of this week and everything like that. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.